Okay, welcome to my live session. Today's 7th chapter, which is of 11th standard of Australia, and which is exponents and logarithm. So I'm sharing my screen to you. Okay, it's a screen sharing. So there it's been my screen shared, it becomes live. Okay, right, thank you. So my screen is shared to you. Okay. What is the chapter name? So these are the two important functions. Chapter 7, exponential and logarithm. It is one is inverse to each other under the composition. Inverse is two types. It will depends upon the binary operation what we are using. What is the inverse of functions? F inverse. If you multiply, if you get one, that is multiplicative. But composition F inverse must be equals to x, and F inverse composition F is also should be x. So it is a inverse functions I'm telling under the composition. Here we should learn exponentials and logarithms. Exponentials will have its own function, its definition, its properties are there. So you can see uh, it is 2 power 2. 2, the power is raised to 2. The 2 is said to be base and power is said to be exponent or power. Okay. So basically it is e power or e power x or 2 power x or x power y. All these are exponents. Basically this is exponential function. Y is equals to e power x. Okay. So here we are going to the next page. Yeah, indices means the name, what we have to get it. An expression a power n is called power expression. It is a power, and here a is called base and n is called exponent or index. Exponent or index. 2 power 3 is there. It's a power, and its base is 2, and the exponent and index is 3. So when we call it, it is 2 power 3. So what is 2 is called? Base. Do you know logarithmic log 3 base 2 sometimes we used to call? This is base. So this is same base because there is direct relation between e power x and log x base e. Okay. It's a direct relationship between these two. These two. Here they might not related, but in generally we have direct definition. Exponential is defined as a power, and logarithmic is defined as the composite inverse of the e power x function only directly, and that's why we have to avoid e should not equals to 0, one thing, and e should be lies between it's a 0 to infinite, and e should not equals to 1. Okay, and x is always 0 less than x less than infinite. This is under the logarithmic definition. Restrictions are there. So whenever you say log x or ln x, ln means base e, natural logarithm log base e. So log means in generally log 10, it's a base 10, either base 10 or base e we will use. Mostly generally we use base e only, that is ln, natural logarithm or logarithm natural. So here whenever you write log x, it is defined on positive functions only, positive values, and base values must be positive and lies between 0 to infinite, and it should not equal to 1. It should not equals to 1. That is logarithm is restriction. So we will exclude these things at e power x also here sometimes, and we will see. So power whose indices are positive integers. See, positive integers means power should be positive number. It is 0 to infinite only. So positive integers, particularly it is integers. If it is non-integer, it's a fractional. We can reduce it to some simplification of logarithm functions, and we will simplify that to get the values of function. So here a power n means a is the product of n times. So that is a power n. All are positive. We are positive powers only. If it is negative power, so it will come to down and it becomes positive power only. Okay. So we can do these kind of restrictions. And most of time we don't multiply. we used as it is powers, and we reduce with algebra of powers, addition, multiplication, and all. We will do that. Okay, if nothing is mentioned, it is power 1. And whatever the thing whose power is 0 is always 1. Whatever the base whose exponent is 0 or index is 0 is always 1. And if nothing is mentioned, so its power is, its exponent or its index is 1 only by default. 3 power 4 means 3 times multiplication, 9 power 5 means 9 times multiplication. So it is, we can do, okay. And sometimes we will write in a standard scientific form of a number. A number is also can be represented in the scientific form. So this is a scientific form. We call it as in mathematically writing a big numbers in a short form. So we call them as scientific form. And there are some specific powers are there, we can see. And in the softwares and wherever you are unable to type this x power y, so you can see this x cap y. X cap y means x power y. Okay, so by default we have to understand this kind of thing under the scientific way. So next it is index laws. We have power rule, product rule, quotient rule, and power of powers. There are the three formulas are there. So what is the first one? A power m into a power n is equals to a power m plus n. Here bases are same. So in mathematically, even 7th class student also remember that if bases are same, then powers to be added. Okay, added. This is the basic. Generally, one can remember it easily. Whenever we say whether they don't know, they know, or they don't know the formulas and all. When bases are equal, powers to be, by default it will be added. Okay, and here it is a division rule. Under the division rule or quotient rule, it is a power m by a power n. A power m by a power n is equals to a power m minus n, and it is a power of power. A power m whole power n is equals to, it is a power mn. Mn is a direct product. A power m whole power m, this is not equals to a power m power n. Both are different. M power n is different, but here a power m whole power n is equals to a power m into n. M into n, that's it. Okay, and next it is a, it's a just multiplication. So we don't use this kind of length long product. We'll simplify directly. A power 5 plus into a power 3, bases are same, powers to be added, it is a power 8. It's a division rule. It's a 5 minus, wherever the bigger term is there, go that side. Okay, a power 5 upon a power 3 is there. So you can 3, you can send this 3 to numerator. A power 5 minus 3. If it is a power 3 by a power 5 is there, so you can write it as 1 by a power 5 minus 2. It will be 1 by a power 3. It is same as a power minus 3 also. Okay, negative powers. You did see in this kind of notation in the differentiation, the negative powers. Okay, so it is simple. It is x power 10. Okay, 3 power 6x, x plus 5x will be 6x. It is the division. W power 12 minus 3 is equals to w power 9. And here 2 power 3x whole power 2y is nothing but 2 power 3 to just 6x by direct product. Okay, 6 5 is a 54. 6 5 is a 54. Don't add, it is 6 plus 9, that's wrong. It's a product, power. And it is a power 10 power a plus b, and divided by 10 power b, it goes to numerator, becomes to minus b, then it becomes 10 power a. So these are simple calculations. You shouldn't, it's a very basic formulas. And index loss means, so basis could be different. So ab power n is equals to a power n into b power n. It could be separated as it is. And a by b whole power n is equals to a power n by b power n. You should understand they are just like 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. In such a way, you have to remember these formulas also and not to make mistakes. Clear? Okay. Okay, so next it is, this is a formula. So here you can make it is a b whole power 3, nothing but a power 3. It's the index formula. A by b whole power 3, a cube by b cube. Okay. Similarly, you can expand it. Is a simple example. You can expand, you have to multiply, then simplify. That's it. Okay. And next, it is 0 and negative indices. They are the special cases. See, 0 and negative. negative. When it is negative, you get back to the negative power or denominator to the positive. See, a power 3 divided by a power 3 is equals to 1. When 3 by 3, so both powers are same, it will become a power 3 minus 3 actually. Either in the denominator or in the numerator, both are same. And it becomes either a power 0 or or 1 by a power 0. A power 0, something power 0 is always 1, or 1 by 1 is also always 1. So same power leads 1 only. And this is a power 2, I said previously. In the denominator is the bigger size, a power 2 by a power 3. So get it to down, it's a 1 by a, and you can write it in the negative powers, which is equals to minus 1 also. 1 by a and minus a power minus 1 both are same. So it is generally a power minus 2 is equals to 1 by a power 2. And 1 by a power minus 2, when it comes to the numerator, it becomes a power 2. Okay. In the while shifting numerator to denominator, denominator to numerator, the sign of the index will be changed. The sign of the exponent will be changed. Generally, we don't use the index word, but generally it's a power or it's a exponent. Okay, and they are the standardized symbols. A power 0 is equals to 1. A power minus 1 is equals to 1 by a. Minus 2 is equals to 1 by a power 2 dot dot dot. A power minus n is equals to 1 by a power n. Even 1 by a power minus n is equals to a power n. Clear? So they are the basics only, but we need to simplification. What is this? It is So now there is a technical. It is a take reciprocal when its a sign is different, and you can see 2 by 3 whole power. So here we can write it as 3 by 2 whole power positive 3. Yes, you can write this thing also. When you interchange numerator denominator, or which is a reciprocal. Reciprocal means reciprocal of a by b is b by a. So when you shift take these two interchanges, you are plus. And again, it is a plus. So if you shift it, it is 2 by 3, and your 3 becomes minus 3. Both will be the same. Okay. So please write down in the instead of negative powers, use expressions using fractions. It is 1 by 12. It is 1 by 7 square. So it is 3 by 2 power 1, which is 3 by 2 only simple. It is 3 by 2 whole power 4. Okay, then after that you can simplify 3 power 4 by 2 power 4. 3 3 ja 9 3 ja 27 3 ja 81 by 2 2 ja 4 2 ja 8 2 ja 16. So this kind of simplifications it require. Okay, so it is about algebra only. It is about to just numerator denominator product rules. So instead of fraction, make it to negative. So when the denominator is negative positive, it goes to the 2 power minus 20 equals to x power minus 3. We will not touch the constants. It is a 5 into a power minus 7. So here we will not touch the other square because it's another variable, and it is v power minus 4. When the bases are same, we can do the magic. But when until the bases are different, so we have to use the index rules and all. So these kind of small things will come. So bases are same, powers to be added. It is x power minus 6. It is 12 a square b power 4 by 6 a cube b power 4. So 6 to the will get outside, b power 4, b power 4 will get outside, it will becomes 1 by a, or a power minus 1. It's 2 by a, or 2 into a power minus 1. It is 2 power n into, it's a power of power rule, it's 2 power n into minus 3. It becomes 2 power minus 3n, and it becomes 1 by 2 power 3n. So this is the case. Is it clear? I think I'm going a little bit fast. Okay. Okay, it's the basics. So you have to overview. See, suggestion is uh, teaching is not an issue, but learning is an issue. Okay. If you have any doubt, you should ask. You should stop me. I will stop you. It's not a matter. Okay. So next, we have some exercises here. Don't use the calculator in this exercise at all, except for very last equation, very last question. Okay, we don't use the calculator. So we will not use. The town of Gold Hope had a small population in 1970, but the population has been increased by a factor of 3 every decade since then. It's a factor of 3. Factor means it's multiplied by 3. Okay. So what is the factor had population increased from 1970 value in 1980? Okay. If the population, if you think it is the population is X in 1970. Okay. So, okay, what is 1980's population? It is a factor of 3 every decade. It is not fraction, it is a factor of 3. So it is 3x. Okay. And in 1990, again 3 times of 3x, which is 3 square into x, 3 cube into x, 3 power 4 into x. So it is 3 power 5 into x. Clear? Okay. If the town's population is 10,000 in 1970, so that is 10 cube. You can take it as 10 power 4. Okay. So when it will reaches to, oh, it's a factor of 3. Let's check 7a. Let me check let me check the answer. 7a it is. We have to go a little bit careful. Australia 11th standard 535. It is a 71 535. Chapter 7. I just opened the solution manual of this chapter 7. So here it is. Oh, it is, what is that question is 1. 7a question number 1. Okay, that's right. Okay. The population in 2010 is, it took, we are right, it's 3 power 1. Okay. So I think it's he took the value, it is population by increasing a factor of 3. So he took the value as, you see, I will show the answer. I'm taking the key from the exercise section. We'll discuss about the solution. So this is a actual solution he provided in the exercise for this question. So the factors are, he mentioned the factors. Okay. He mentioned only the factors. So what are the factors he took? It is 3 power 1. It is in the beginning case, it is 3 power 1, and this will be 3 power 2. This is 3 power 3, 3 power 4, 3 power 5. So he is giving only, oh, what factor only. So he didn't ask any population. Okay, it is 3 power 6. And the town population is 10,000 in 1970. 1970. 1970. It is 10,000. So in 2000, it is in 2010, or it is previously, we have to take the factors are, this is 3 power 0. Okay, so we have to take this is 3 power 1, 3 power 2, 3 power 3, 3 power 4, and 3 power 5. In 1970 the population is 10,000. Okay. So during which decade did the population pass? Okay, I should understand the question. So during which decade the population passed 1 million? So here it is 10,000. Okay. In the next it will be 30,000. Am I right? 30K. and it is next will be it's 90K. Okay, and next will be 270K, and next will be 810K, and next will be, what is the next will be 81, it is 243K, 243.0K. Okay, so in 2010 to 2020 it will crosses, 2010 to 2020 it will crosses this 1 million population. Till that it is 10,000, 30,000, 90,000, 270,000, 10,000, and after that 8,000 again it becomes 3 times, means 2,430,000. Okay, so there it crosses that 1 million population. Clear? So next preparation to the answer. The answer to this question will be needed for all exercises in this chapter. Keep the results in the place where you refer to use them easily. Write down all powers of 2 from 2 power 0 to 2 power 12. You need all. Okay. What is 2 power 0? Something power 0 is 1. 2 power 1 is 2. 2 power 2 is 4. Okay. 2 power 3 is 8. So he is asking to up to write down 2 power 12, which is 4096. So you have to write down. You have to, not 2 power 12 we need, at least 2 power 6 we need. 2 power 5 is 32. So you have to remember the answers like this. What is 2 power 5 is 32. Until 2 power 5 you should remember. Okay. So not 2 power 6 I suggest, even 2 power 5. And next in the same way write down these up to the powers 3 to 3 power 6. 3 power 0 is 1, 3 power 1 is 3, 3 power 2 is 9, 9 3 is the 27, 3 is the 81, 3 is the 243, 3 is the 729. Okay, and it's a 5, 5 on the 5, 5 0, 5 power 0 is 1, 5 on the 5, 5 5 the 25, 5 the 125, 5 the 625, 5 is the, okay, 5 the 3125. Okay, it is 6 1 the 6, 6 power 0 is 1, 6 power 1 is 6, 6 6 the 36, 6 the 36, 6 at 216. Similarly, 7 power and the 10 power. 10 power is easy. You have to increase by 0 and 0 and 0. And 2 power 20 to 20 powers to 200 power 6. You have to apply the similar logic. Okay. From the list of 2, read off power of 4. What is the power of 4 is 16. Okay. So power of 8. You have to get it power of 8. You can do it. Okay, what is the 3 to the power of 9? Okay, for the list the power of 3, read off the power of 9. 3 power 9 you have to get it down. It is 5 power no, where you will get, I think this is the question, power of 8. Okay. Power of 4, you list it, list of the power of 2. It's 2 square, it's 3 square, it's a 5 square. Okay, it's a basic, very basic English language, we might confuse. Okay, similarly, so you can expand. You have to 8, it is 64. Okay, you have to expand all these things you can do. And 1 power 1 is always 1, and 5 by 9 power 1 9 is always 5 by 9, only simple 5 by 9. It's a 16 by 49. So basic calculations, you need very fast calculation. And something power 0 is always 1, always 1. It's 1 by 5, it's 1 by 11. Okay, it's a 1 by 36. Okay, it's a 1 by 32. Okay, it's a 1 by 125. It's a 1 by 27. It's a 1 by 100 or 0.01. You can do like this. So it's a 0.000000001. 6 places, denominator get 10 power 6 becomes positive. Write down negative indices too. We have to interchange the power, interchange the denominator to numerator, numerator to denominator. It's a 5, it's 11, it's a 7 by 2, it's 2 by 7, it's a 4 by 3, it's a 23 by 10, it's a 1 by 10 if there is no denominator with negative power, so 1 by 10. Here it is 1 by 0.1, but 0.1 again becomes a 10, it is 10. It is 1 by 0.01 and becomes 100. Okay, It is the decimal, the denominator decimal. It's the decimal. It's the basic number system. You have to understand this. Okay, it's 50. Do you know this number is 50 because it is 1 by 0.02. It is 1 by 2 into 0.01, and 0.01 is 100. 100 and by 2 is equals to 50. So it's basic. It paces your calculations. Okay, and take a reciprocal. It is same. These two are same. These two are same. You can do. And again, he is asking to do. It's 2 power 14. It's a power 15. It's a three terms. Three terms. A power 4 plus 1 minus 4. It will be 8. It's a 4. It's 8. It's a 5 power minus 3. It's a power 0 is equals to 1. Okay. So this is the way how to improve the products and practice. Clear? So can you give some answers I'm asking here? So what is F? No. 1. Okay, right. It's 1. What about C? X power 2. Ah, it's not denominator. It's not division. It's x power 12, not even 12. It's x power 10 divided by x power minus 2 becomes x power 10 into x power 2 to be added x power 10. X power 12. Is it clear? Don't divide. Don't divide. We have to subtract the powers. Or you can directly remember that it is x power 10 minus of minus 2, which is x power 12. Okay. And it is x power minus 10 of minus 2 is minus 12. Okay. So this is the way. So what is this C in the ninth question? Very good. What about G? Y power 10. Okay. What about H? Very good. What about D? Bases are same. Powers to be don't product. Minus 6. Okay. They're using different formulas joined together. Entire chapter, you need all these kind of practice only. Okay. So for what value of x, 3 power x will be 9. X is equals to 2. Here x equals to minus 1. Here x equals to minus 1. X equals to minus 1. X is equals to 2 power 4 is 16. 5 power 3 is equals to 125. 2 power 4 is nothing. Oh, sorry, it is 2 to the 4 to the 8. It is 64. Is 2 power 6 is equals to 64. 2 power minus 3 is equals to 1 upon 8. And something power x is equals to 0 is always 1. 9 power 0 is always 1. 9 power 9 81. It's x is equals to minus 2. Okay, so you need this kind of practice. This kind of practice. And we have to expand. We have to expand these answers. Means it is okay. 64 c power 6. And it is a 343. Is it 343? No. 3 3 it's 81 s power 4 t power 4. 49 x square y square z square. Okay, so this is the way of practice. So we have to. And okay, so here we are doing here what we have to do. A huge desert rock is entirely, you have to try DIY. Okay, it is not numerical. You can try. A huge desert rock is entirely made up of coarse grains of sandstone, each about 1 millimeter cube in size, and is very roughly 3 kilometers long, 2 kilometers wide, and 5 meters high. Find the approximate volume of the rock of the cubic in kilometers. Okay. So kilometers means what is the volume of a rectangular or volume of rectangular box? We can call it as what is uh, it's a product LBH formula. So mathematically we have we have some name. It's different. Okay, it is not box. It is rectangular pyramid. No, I think this is rectangular prism. Okay, rectangular prism. So it is rectangular prism. Triangular prism is just like in the physics you might see, but it is rectangular 2 kilometer. But here 500 meter, so it is 0.5 kilometer. Simply you have to product, you will get all these things 2 into 3. Okay. How many cubic millimeters? So 1 kilometer. What about 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter, and 1 meter is equals to 1000 millimeters mm. So we can write is 10 power 6 mm. 10 power 6 mm. So whatever the answer will come, so we have to convert it into millimeters. How many millimeters are in a cubic kilometers? It is cubic kilometer means one kilometer cube. So and 1 kilometer equals to 10 power 6. 1 kilometer cube means 1 kilometer whole cube, which is 10 power 6 power 10 power 6 power 3. It's the power of power. It's product. 6 raised by 18 millimeter cube. Okay. So similarly, write each expression fraction without negative index. It is you have to write y. It's a 1 by 9. It's a 1 by x. It is 7 by x, not 1 by 7x. Please remember it. Okay, it is 7 by x. It is minus 9 by x. Okay. Now here 1 upon 7x. If it's a whole power minus 1 means 1 upon 7x. Okay. Right, each fraction is to index form. It is x power minus 1, 12 into x power minus 5, 7 into x power minus 3, minus 1 by 4 into x power minus 2. Don't bring entire 4 because it's a product. You have to keep separate. It is minus 1 by 4. Coefficient is no role with the power of the exponent with the bases and powers. Okay, it's x power minus 2, x power minus 2, x power 1 upon minus 1 upon 4 into x power minus 2. First, change mixed numerical and decimal to fraction, then simplify the expression. Uh, so what are these fractions inside? They are mixed fractions. Do you know how to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction? How can you convert mixed fraction to 2 into 1 plus 1, 2 into 1 plus 1, 2 into 1 plus, it's a 3 by 2 power minus 1. It's a 3 by 2 power minus 1 and could be converted into 2 by 3. Okay, is 6, it is 7 by 3 power minus 1. It will be 3 by 7. It is 0.2, means 1 by 0.2. If you remove this decimal, you have to add up 1 0. It will become 10 by 2 is equals to 5. Okay, so similarly, it's 1 by 2.25. And if you remove this number, it becomes 2 digits. As 2 digits are there after decimal, you have to add 2 zeros. It's 100 by 225. So you can cancel with 5s. 5 20s, 5 45s, 5 10s, 5 4s, 5 9s. It is 4 by 9. You have to simplify the expression also. Okay. So I think you know this kind of algebra. Next question. Sorry. So the rest all you can do. This is I think it is x power 5 5 x power 2. X is equals to 2. Okay. It is 10 by 13 whole power 2. Convert the fraction to suitable exponent. Okay. So negative indices, it is what about h here? It is 2 power x power 3 means 2 power 3x divided by 2 power 4 means 2 power 3x minus 4. 2 power 3x minus 4. Similarly, you have to do all these things and don't write negative powers. He's saying that simplify and without negative powers. If I use this first one, it is x square y by x power 4 y cube. So it will be 1 upon x square y square. So you have to simplify in the similar fashion. You have to simplify in a similar fashion. Clear? You can do it yourself. You have to do x power. I am doing this last j1. You can see it is power minus 2. Product plus or minus, get inside product. It's 2 power minus 2. Mostly we ignore this 2 power minus 2. 2 is a product. A power minus into minus plus 4. Y power 3 to the 6. It's minus 6. Okay. Into it's 2 power 3. A power 3. Y power minus 9. And everything is a product. Powers to be added if the bases are same. It is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. 2 power 1 is 1. It's a 2. A power 4 is A power 7. Y power minus 15. Okay, so this is the case. It is a way of simplification. Okay, so now it is a little bit, this is the most important technical bit. This is the most important technical bit. Can you do this? It is x plus 1 by x. Can I write 1 by x whole square? Can you expand a plus b whole square? It will be x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2. X into 1 by x will becomes 1. So that is the most important key. Sometimes we use in the deep mathematical expressions also. It is x square plus 1 by x square minus 2. Okay. It is x power 4 plus x power 1 by x power 4 minus 2. Okay. You have to write a single power, bases are same, powers to be added here. Here, what is this? Here, bases are same, powers to be added. It's 2 power x plus 1. What about this product? What is this b? No, it is not product. If it is product, then you can do it's 2 power 2x. Okay, it is wrong. So it is plus. So it is a plus a is 2 times a. It is 2 times 2 power x. It is 2 power x plus 1. Clear? It is plus. This is not product. So here you can do it's a 5 cube. It is 5 power x. It is 5 power 3 plus x directly because it is a product. So the rule is product rule, not additive rule. It is not addition of exponents. There is no formula for addition of exponents. It's a product of exponents. Okay. Similarly, you can do all. So here you have to convert into right side is also to the same power. How can we write 1 upon 4 power as 64? 4 4 the 16 4 the 64, it's 4 power 3. It becomes 4 power minus 3. So now bases are same, powers to be equal, opposite side. So 4x plus 2 is equals to minus 3. 5x implies x is equals to minus 5. 5, it's minus 1. X is equals to minus 1. Clear? Next, so everything is simple. So we have to use the suitable evaluation. See here, it is 4 power 7 minus x, which is equals to 1 by 4 means it is 4 power minus 1 is equals to 4 power minus 1. So 7 minus x is equals to minus 1. So x is equals to implies x is equals to 7 plus 1 is 8. Clear? So next we have to do. I said that na. So scientific notation. This is called scientific notation. See, scientific notation is nothing but something A dot A1, A2, A3 dot into 10 power k. And here A lies between 0 less than A less than or equals to 10. It is not 10, it is up to, it's less than 10. This is A less than or is 0 less than or equals to A less than 10. So 9 point something, 7 point something, only one digit should be here. So, and your decimal point here, and the rest of the number you can make into 10 power. So this is scientific notation of a number. This is scientific notation of a number. So it is also a scientific notation of a number. Okay. So he's asking, so what is the mass? He given the mass. How about how many neutrons are there in 1 kg of neutron? So it is for 1 kg. How many is the mass of neutron and how many neutrons are there? Okay, it's the mass of one neutron. Mass of one neutron is how many for 1 kg means into 1000. Into 1000 means 1.675 into 10 to the power of minus 24. 1000 means it is what happens to the 1000. To multiply with 10 power 3. If you multiply with 10 power 3, 10 power minus 27 into 10 power 3. Bases are same, powers to be added into minus 24. Okay. And similarly, the radius has been given, so you have to use the formula and simplify. Okay. And the density means mass by volume, so you have to get mass in the first part and volume the next part. So density is nothing but the number of atoms occupied in one unit. Okay. So that is called density. So that's the formula of density is by volume. So do you know the density means plastic polythene cover and some plastic chair. So what is the difference between those two objects? One is cover plastic, that is also plastic. Another one is plastic chair. So that is the heavier means we need to compare in a unit. So that is the density. So in the plastic cover, the distance between two molecules will be huge than the chair. So it's every tight. It's every tight. Every atom is very tight to another atom. So that's why the chair becomes very solid. It's strong. But polythene is the density of the molecules in the polythene cover is very less. So that's why it becomes general polythene. It is easily change its shape. Okay. So it's most important application in the physics. In the physics, it is important for understanding. Okay. So if you go to the next one, it is a fractional indices. So now till now we got positives and negative integers. So now fractions will come. Fraction means power 1 by 2. They are the radicals. We can say it is fractions. Fractional indices are called sometimes in some cases it is radicals. Okay. Radicals. Neither negative. Sometimes it's a fraction. Okay. So square root a, it is a power 1 by 2. We call these as there is some more word is there. Some word is also there. Third. There is one more word. This is called third. Okay. And particularly a is if a is prime. If a is prime. Okay. So their powers are fractions. So it is square root a power 2 means a power 1 by 2 and whole power 2. So the powers of power means it's a product 1 by 2 into 2. 2 to get cancelled, it becomes a. Okay. So we have to understand this kind of logic also. And nth root a is represented by a power 1 by n. Nth root a is represented by a power 1 by n. So he told nth root a is nothing but a power 1 by n. A power 1 by n means, see here, a power 1 by n means, for example, 27 power 1 by 3. It is cube root 27. Okay. So here cube root means, and cube root is okay. And 3 is 3 into 3 into 3. So inside 3 times, then only it becomes outside full one. Or otherwise it is 3 cube power 1 by 3. It will become 3 power 1. It is 3. Most important. Sometimes technically we might do mistakes, but it is very care to observe the properties. See, third notation. Did I say that it is third notation? It is cube root 27. It is fourth root 10,000, 10K. It is fifth root 32. And 32 is 2 power 5. So it is 2. Okay. So all the, and here in the thirds, their product is also there. It is a 15 power 1 by 3. Okay. But 15, do you know, it is 3 into 5 power 1 by 3. It becomes 3 power 1 by 3 and into 5 power 1 by 3. Both are important. Okay. So rest example are same. General fractional indices means generally it will club with the integers and products and rule. So you can understand what is defined. Let me check my YouTube is going fine or no. Yeah, it's fine. The same. Okay, right. It's the fine. So a power m by n. You can write it as in two different notations. Two different notations. It is nth root. See, it is a denominator now, so that is nth root whole power m. This is also fine. And nth root of a power m. This is also fine. Both are same. Both are same. Nth root a whole power m or nth root a power m. Both are same. And when it comes to downside, I said that positive becomes negative, negative becomes positive. A power m by n can also be written as 1 upon a power minus m by n. Okay, numerator becomes denominator with a negative power. Okay, so can you deal with the complicated indices in this order? So please read up the first point. If the index is negative, take the reciprocal. Next, if the index has denominator means a power 3 by 2 is there. Corresponding to root, it is square root of 3. For example, it is 21 in the denominator. It is 21th root a power 3. Okay. Finally, take a power indicated by the numerator of the index. Take the power indicated by the numerator. So this is the power. Keep the power as numerator only. Okay, of the index. So it is numerator will be the power. It is cube root of a power 21. That's also power 3. This is final power. Numerator is the final power. Okay. See, negative. Negative is there. So what we have to do in the case of negative? So reciprocal. It is reciprocal. Take the square root. It's a square root of 9 by 3. Square root of 9 by 4 whole power 3. Square root of 9 by 4. It is 3 by 2 whole power 3. He might a mistake. He did a mistake. He did a mistake. He did a mistake. Okay. So this is wrong. It is 3 by 2 power 3 is equals to 27 by 8. Okay, he did a mistake. You know what happening? Why did he change it again? It is 9 by 4. It becomes 2 by, no, it becomes 3 by 2, not 2 by 4. Okay, so it is, this is the right answer, this is wrong. Similarly, we can extract these to simplify each power. So how could we simplify? Is it negative power? No. And the denominator, cube root of 125. Cube root of 125 whole power 2. Cube root of 125 is 5. 5 power 2 is 5. It's 25. And it is square root of 100 power cube. Square root of 100 is 10. 10 power cube is 1000. Okay. So here also it is fourth root of 16 by 81 and whole power 3. It is a 2 to the 4 to the 8. It is 2. It is 2 by 3 to the 4 to the 3 3 to 9 3 to 27 3 to 81. It is 2 by 3 whole power 3. 8 by 27. Okay. This is the way you have to understand. Is it clear? So it is basics only you have to do, and please I suggest you don't waste the time. So whenever you get free mind, then only touch open this book. Otherwise, you will get headache. Okay. So normally in mathematics, what happens if okay if everything is going well and good, so you will get it. But if you stuck up and you are not getting and you are losing your patience, then you will lose everything. So we should have patience while doing the numerical problems, particularly. Sometimes simplification might wrong. At that time, we hesitate with that. Okay, so that's the most important. Simplify each power. So here it is 2 power minus 3 by 2. Make it negative. Get inside the and it tends send the denominator to inside. It's a cube root. It's a square root of 1 by 25 whole power 3. Okay, it's nothing but 1 by 5 whole power 3. Nothing but 1 by 125. Everything is important. After doing a lot of practice, you can assure yourself that okay, I'm doing right thing. Okay, so you have to do a lot of practice. Is square root of x cube. It is square root. You can write in reverse case, no problem. And 7b. So now you have to do a little bit simplification on yourself. Simplify the powers, the whole number. Okay, it is a 5 square and power 1 by 2. It becomes 5. This is 6. This is 10. This is 3. This is 2. This is 3. This is 10. How I am giving these answers? This is 10. This is 4. It is 1 by 2 power 6. It's 1000. 10 power 3. It's 1000. Okay. So you have to understand what's actually going on. Daily practice is needed to do some pace in solving numerical problems of maths. Is it clear? Okay. So please concentrate and understand. Otherwise, no, you will lose your patience. That is the most important. And first, take a root indicated by the denominator. Okay. So all these cases, for example, I'm taking it is denominator. It's a 2. It's a square root, 2th root. It's a 4 power 5. 5 will be later. So if you have to take like this, power 5. It is 2. First of all, take the nth root. Take the denominator. Okay, it is 2 power 5. It is 32. Or if you want to take the reverse case, now that is square root of 4 power 5. You will lose your patience. It is loss. It's a big number. 2 power 4 power 5 you will do. And then you're doing the square root becomes very tough job. Okay. So first of all, take the denominator's root, nth root. Okay. And then whole power. So it's a question number 2. So similarly, can you give the first one? A power 1 by n means nth root. It is square root of 1 by 49. 49 is 1 by 7 square. It is 1 by 7. Okay. It is 1 by 3. It's a cube root of 8, which is 2. Okay. Okay. So it is 5 by 7 whole power 1 by 2 means square root. It's a 5 whole square. It's a square by 2. The answer is 5 by 7. You have to do. So please practice these problems. You have to practice these problems. See here, and it is a little bit more. It's tough. It is 3.235. It is not only 5 power 4. That is wrong. This is equals to 3.235 whole power 4. How can we do this? Send it to get it down. 3235 by 1000 whole power 4. Simplify and then raise to the power so on. And 17, it says there is no 17 is a prime number. It's a fourth root 17. We can't reduce. Prime numbers can't be reduced. Okay, and it is 12th root 7. Okay, give the answer explicit exactly if possible, and else up to 4. Now we have to understand. So what is this? What is this number? F 1/4. So we call it as fourth root 17. But do you know fourth root? It is almost 16. That's why we can write it as 2 power 4. So approximately this is near about to 2. This is also most important logic in mathematics. We don't get exact answer. It could be 2.1 something. Okay. 2.1 whole to the power of 1 by 4, or fourth root of 2.1 will become 17. Okay, so that's answer. That's answer. And see here, powers are also in the mixed fractions. What happened here? X power 2, x power 3 is 6, 7 by 2. So here powers to be added. It is 5 plus 7 by 2. It is x power 12 by 2. It is x power 6. This is the case. Okay. Numbers could be confused, but if you touch and if you open up, it will become simple. Okay. So you have to try. Do some practice. I think these are your vacations only, so please do some practice. It is a little bit numerical practice. It's the exponents and powers. When 9th standard, 10th standard problems already, they are not very low level. It is up to your level only. Okay. It is, you have to find out the x. It is 11 square is equals to 121 is equals to, sorry, what is this? What is saying? The saying is, it is a 120 power 121 power x. It's 11 square whole power x is equals to 11. 11 power 2x is equals to 11. 2x is equals to 1, implies x is equals to 1 by 2. Clear? This is the way of answering. Here x equals to 1 by 2. You have to get all solutions. You need to get it on. Okay, so rewrite the expressions using surds. It is square root x. Instead of fraction, it's a cube root x. It is 7 square root x. Keep it up, no problem. What kind of? Can you give some example? Okay. X to the power of 3 over 2. So it is x to the power. When numerator is, it's an improper fraction. There is an integral part in that case. Okay, in the improper factor, if the numerator is greater than denominator, we call them as improper factor. So that could be easily converted into mixed fraction. So it is x power. Okay, no problem. Why should we convert? No, it's okay. It is a square root x power 3. Okay, square root x power 3. Or in another case, 1 by 2. X into x power 1 by 2. That is also right. Okay. According to the situation requirement in the problem, so we can convert suitable evaluation. Okay. So rewrite the each expression using the fractional indices. So we have to use some fraction. It is square root x. Fraction, it's x power 1 by 2. It is 3x power 1 by 2. 3x whole power 1 by 2. 12x power 1 by 3. 25 into x power 6 by 5. Okay. X power 1 by 9. Sorry, x power 2 by 9. It is x power 9 by 2. X power 3 by 2. 9x power 1 by 6. Please convert and do some practice of all these problems. Okay, so here I would like to stop. Should we continue next hour? Okay, okay. So here I'm sharing the document. So it is a big document. I will continue my classes in this document only. It is 30, okay, because every section I having sending another page. It is 38 documents page. Okay. So this is a session for the today's exponents. We didn't enter to the logarithms, and we will stop here. Thank you for the online. Now I'm stopping. So if I stop my online sharing, so your sharing is also will stop. Okay, so this is a case of explanation and practice of basic exponents and basic exponents. So every calculation is most sensitive and important. Okay, so thank you to online. Online is over now.